Alright, we have another round of supports. I'm gonna run out of stuff for them, of points of renown. I don't know if I'll be able to get everything, but I'll try. At least try to hit a lot of them. Mostly the church I think I'm gonna fail to get. Maybe I'll save after all is done and then round back and get the ones I haven't yet. There's a thought. What are you doing, Ferdinand? Picking something up?
Good day, Ferdinand. Working on your armor again?
Good day to you too. That is right. I have been overusing it a bit lately.
Really?
Now, allow me to wager a guess. Are you feeling hungry as usual?
That seems a little rude.
As usual? It is not as though I am always searching for a meal. I just...
Oh, little embarrassed Flayn at the truth of the matter.
I am rather interested in armor. Do you mind if I peer over your shoulder while you work?
Is this your cover story?
Of course not. Please, feel free to observe.
Thank you for allowing me the pleasure. Oh, so many different types.
I can't quite tell if she's being sarcastic or feigning interest, or if she legitimately has an interest in armor.
Wow! Helmets, armor, gauntlets. The range of defensive items seems innumerable.
Well, sure. Maybe she just does have an interest in armor.
This one seems different from the rest of them. It is akin to a gauntlet, except...
Flayn, careful!
What? What is it?
Huh? Oh!
What?
Flayn, are you alright? Did you injure yourself?
What did she pick up?
I am well. But what was that?
Was it like the hidden blade from Assassin's Creed or something?
That could have been serious. Please forgive me. I should have warned you first.
Clearly.
This is a new type of gauntlet with a spring-loaded blade over the knuckles.
Oh, it kind of basically is.
The mechanism is rather easily triggered. How foolish
I
of me
think
not
that
to
one
warn
was
you.
underneath, not over.
No, I am the one who was overly curious and reached out without permission.
That's
My
cool.
apologies.
I want to give that to Caspar.
But, when you snatched me out of harm's way, you embraced
Oh.
me quite tightly.
Flayn and Ferdinand. There's a thought. I mean, Seteth would murder him, but there's a thought.
Yes. You were in danger and my instincts simply took hold. I hope
Yes.
you will forgive my rashness.
We all have the instinct to protect Flayn.
No, it is not that at all. It is just... You hugged me so tight.
Oh, flustered Flayn is... Well, not best Flayn. Best Flayn was, when she was going around roaring, but second best Flayn.
Did it hurt? I am so sorry, Flayn. I did not mean to cause you any discomfort.
Not at all. Not in the slightest. Anyway, I had better be on my way.
You made her feel things.
Such a delicate creature. And that sweet demeanor. Snap out of it, Ferdinand.
Oh, they're falling for each other. How cute. Linhardt. That was their B, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was. Linhardt and Flayn. Now, I already have that one. I don't know why it says I never got their A support. Could have sworn I had.
Flayn, I have another question for you, if you please.
Another one, Linhardt? When will you leave me in peace?
Not until he gets to the bottom of things.
A breakthrough has been made concerning your crest. A major crest of Saint Sethlene, correct?
You could say that.
Well, yes. I've been trying to keep that quiet.
Part of my interest on this topic is that I possess a minor crest of
Oh,
Sethlene
right.
myself.
I am aware.
Possessing a minor crest is uncommon, but not rare among the noble families.
Right.
However, a major crest of Sethleen, that is beyond rare.
I'm guessing there's only one in existence, in fact.
Oh, is it?
I am quite curious as to why you were born with such a rare major crest.
Well, there is a very good reason for that.
Given that mine is a minor crest of the same type, it's
Considering-
possible that you and I are distant relations.
Considering she literally has the heart of Sethleen, her own.
You and I related? I am quite certain that is not the case.
Yeah, I think Flame would know.
Oh, do you have access to a detailed ancestry? That could be a most useful tome.
Yes. In that her ancestry ends with her.
No, I do not. However,
A shame. Oh, to explore one's lineage and investigate such possibilities. Alas, the odds of your being a direct descendant of Saint Sethleen are quite low.
Well, he's not wrong. She's absolutely 100% not a direct descendant of Saint Sethleen.
The prevailing theory among respectable scholars is that Saint Sethleen died, having never married.
Oh, one of those is true.
it's true she's unmarried. Was unmarried, that is.
You are so bad at keeping your
I
secret.
hate to disappoint you, but I'm not a descendant of Saint Sethleen. Of this, I can assure you.
Yes. Yes, she can. She's not even lying.
While I do not subscribe to your absolute certainty, I do agree your relation to her is highly unlikely. Yet there is some connection between yourself and Saint Sethleen.
You're too insightful for your own good, Linhart.
What was that you were mumbling to yourself?
Nothing. My apologies. Simply thinking aloud. I do hope we can continue this discussion sometime.
As do I. In fact,
He always
very
acts
shortly.
so oddly. It makes me ill at ease.
Worried he's gonna discover the truth. For good reason. It's what he does. And Catherine. This is another one I'm gonna have trouble getting. It's because, yeah, she has 3 more. I don't have enough.
Catherine, about Thunderbrand.
What about it?
I said my position would not change. Go home. You're not
Oh,
getting
right.
your hands on Thunderbrand.
Not to mention, I'm pretty sure I put it in Petra's hands anyways.
I was not asking to, so stop being so overprotective. I have a different request today.
Oh?
Oh, so you're nagging about something else. Just so you know, constant badgering isn't a very attractive quality.
I don't think he cares.
I would appreciate it if you would use Thunderbrand somewhere that I might observe it in action.
That's a good compromise, I suppose.
Since you have denied me the simplest path to my enlightenment, I decided instead that I should closely observe the relic in use.
Makes sense.
Linhart, the hero's relics aren't showpieces.
You gotta give him something.
I only use Thunderbrand when I need its power. I won't waggle it around for your entertainment.
Let's go, find ourselves a situation where you need its power.
You know, even though it's compatible with my crest, it still takes its toll on me.
Really?
Every time I use it, it wears away at my soul. Not that you'd understand.
That's interesting. Wonder if it's like that for all the heroes' relics, even if you have the crest.
Of course I don't understand. I've never used it.
Watch your tone. Remember who you're talking to.
Catherine.
Why are you so unwilling to let me study Thunderbrand in any manner? I wish to be a true crest scholar. Learning all there is to know about the hero's relics is my duty.
Yeah. Let him see it, Catherine.
I could learn a great deal by using a relic myself, even if that did mean endangering my life, yet you deny me the opportunity.
And then she denies you the opportunity to see her risk her own life.
Scholars who will not endanger their lives in pursuit of knowledge are worthless.
Damn.
Scholars should be willing to lose their lives?
I mean, I don't know if it'd go that far.
In a word, yes, which makes it all the more frustrating that you refuse my attempts at study. But I can't seem to convince you, so just forget all about it. Your bullheadedness wins the day, Catherine.
Wow. You actually got Linhardt to give up.
I'll go ask someone else.
Oh, there it is.
If only I could use the sword of the creator. Without a crest stone, it won't respond.
I'm not giving you the sword of the creator, Linhardt.
I wonder how it is that the professor can use it. The only explanation that makes any sense is... Could it be?
Once again, just too insightful. It's not even his support with Byleth.
He wants so badly to study crests, he'd risk his own life. That's impressive.
Yeah. Linhardt is a very dedicated scholar.
I underestimated your tenacity, Linhardt, but I have to protect you from yourself.
How nice. Now hitting a little too close there, Linhardt. All right. All with happy? Yes, they are. Let's start with Balthus.
What's all this? Ha! I knew it! Would you look at that? It's gold!
Ooh. Find a gold, pick it up.
Some poor sap just left it here for me to find. Ha! I'll be taking this then.
Yeah, that rhyme doesn't work too well with just a gold coin.
You think the whole world is your collection jar. Unbelievable.
There's nothing wrong. Just sitting there.
Sorry about that. Look, I feel awful. Please don't twist up your face like you're suppressing a disappointed sigh.
She might be.
How about I use this gold to buy you something nice? A sweet treat,
Ooh.
perhaps? Yeah?
Sounds like a plan.
I don't eat contraband sweets. Are you trying to get me locked up again?
No one's gonna lock you up happy for eating a sweet from a purchased with a gold coin that was just found on the ground.
Give back the money or don't. It's none of my business. Either way, keep me out of it.
Well, she's truly worried about that.
As you wish, milady. Straight to the fun fund it goes. Things don't buy themselves, unfortunately.
That is unfortunate.
That might make for a fun night or two. But what about all the money you owe?
What money?
If you're going to keep this, you should apply it to your debts before a bounty hunter gets a hold of you.
Oh, right. Isn't having bounty hunters constantly pursuing him part of the fun?
This gold wouldn't even make a dent. It's chump change. Better to drink it than waste it.
Huh? Fair enough, I suppose.
In any case, when I'm dead, I'm dead. When that happens, none of this will matter anymore. I'm not gonna worry about what I can't control. I've got better uses for this gold in the meantime.
Like drinking. Or buying you a sweet treat.
I don't understand how you can be so reckless. It's as though you want to get killed.
I think he enjoys the thrill.
Meanwhile, if I lose control for even a moment, monsters will eat me for dinner.
Well, and everyone else around you.
Hearing you say that so casually feels like a bad omen. It's unsettling, that's for sure.
Aw, it's a hard knock life for her.
Sorry, is that too morbid for you? You just told me when I'm dead, I'm dead.
Her voice actress has truly become my favorite, or one of at least.
And it's true. For me, not for you.
And why is that?
Because all of this mess I'm drowning in is my own fault. Every bit of it. You can't say the same.
That's true. Yeah.
I'm in trouble because I borrowed, drank, and fought too much. All my own choices. That means it's on me to take responsibility and accept the inevitable outcome.
Meanwhile, Happy is just super unlucky.
So, since it's in my control to keep the size at bay, I don't get to relax ever?
Not quite. I'm saying that it isn't your fault, so you shouldn't have to bear that burden alone.
Yeah, let him buy you a sweet.
That's a nice sentiment. But people are hardly lining up to share this burden with me.
What about Balthus here?
Talk is cheap. Everyone knows it's all over the instant I sigh.
Oh, you know, so many of us around you could help you fight off those monsters. Allow you to sigh as much as you want. Well, maybe not as much as you want.
I have a
But-
habit of not saying the right thing to her.
Yeah,
Not much I can do about.
but you know, let her let out a sigh every now and then.
Hey, it's more gold. Go ahead and join your buddies in my pocket, pal.
Thanks, Balthus. That was lovely. Let's do Yuri next.
So happy. Are you going back home or what?
All right.
That came out of nowhere. Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? I can't leave now.
Yeah.
Hadn't noticed. Nope. Now that I have, will you head home once it's over? To check on your parents?
Probably should.
No. Even after the war, I can't
Oh?
return.
Can't or won't?
With my curse, I might destroy the whole
Oh.
village. I won't put them at risk like that.
So this curse is something you got after the fact, after you left, right? Wonder how that happened. I don't think we've learned.
True. I want to say you could go there and everything would be dandy. The way things tend to shake out, though, it can be pretty hard not to sigh.
Oh, you said it. Let's see. Right there.
What about you? You don't mind spending all this time away from wherever you call home?
I don't think he cares for her. I mean, Enbar was his home, right? Originally? It's where he was an orphan.
Can't say I've spent much time thinking about it. Maybe after the war's over.
I don't think he has too many fond memories of the place.
I've got plenty to keep me occupied. If I drop things and head home, my people will lose respect for me. I can't have that.
Nope.
I see. I know I should visit home at some point. It's been more than a decade since I left, though. They probably think I died.
Aw.
They might. All the more reason for you to go back. I know you're scared. But if you keep your visit brief, it'll work out fine.
Yeah. Go with a squad of friends. Just in case.
I don't know about yours, but my mother would want to know that I'm okay.
I suppose I could stop by for a short visit. That might be nice.
Yeah.
Still worried? I can accompany you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you'll find some use for me.
Huh?
What?
You know you'll be so caught up in my lively conversations, you'll have very little time for sighing.
I like your plan. Oh.
That plan could backfire. I might find the conversation boring, and then...
Oh. I don't know. That's not possible. Not with Yuri.
That would never happen. I wouldn't allow for it. And on the off chance a beast does appear,
We'll kill it.
well, that'll clear up your boredom pretty quickly, won't it?
You've got a weird sense of humor, Yuri Bird. I like
Yuri
that.
Bird, that's right. Oh.
I guess I wouldn't feel so nervous about going home if you went with me. I might even have a good time.
I want to see Happy so much.
When you're there, you feel closer
She was
to the
really
stars.
dealt a raw
They
hand.
look so clear and bright.
Like, out of everyone.
I'd love to show you.
Aw.
I look forward to it. I bet we'll even see some of the stars you taught me about.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll finally lay eyes on that constellation you told me about. A fishing rod, was it?
Fishing rod constellation? Sure. Ah. So cute. Ah, man. Happy and Constance.
Delicious, is it not?
Oh, right, you went to get, fruit?
There is little that can rival the taste of a freshly caught
fish this
grilled
time.
to perfection over an open flame.
That is an amazing thing.
I prefer mine with a pinch of salt.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And, pat of butter.
Look at you, eating regular food like the rest of us regular folk.
Maybe some lemon. It depends on the fish.
It's only temporary. A fish from the river is a coin saved at the marketplace. My project will require every bit of gold I can spare.
Just rolls with it. Like, I guess fish is for the common folk.
Plus, there's a war going on. We've all got to save money however we can.
Yep.
Constance, what is that shabby meal you're eating with such lowly company?
Hey! Fuck you.
I suppose after all that's happened, she's given up on regaining her noble title. Probably for the best.
You have... You know, as one of... You know, I'll talk to Seteth, and if you want to literally light these two up with fire, you won't get in trouble for it.
How dare you?
Would you two mind your own business? We're just trying to eat in peace.
Yeah. I will sigh at you.
Did you hear that? It sounds like a stray cat is screeching
Oh,
at us.
fuck these two. Fucking assholes.
Oh dear, she's not using any silverware to speak of. She's just eating with her paws.
Ooh.
I'd expect that from a commoner, but Constance seems to be doing the same thing. How humiliating.
Smack 'em.
Oh, we're so vicious. Beating up on poor, pathetic
Yeah.
Constance after all of her setbacks.
Yes, you kind of are vicious. Do you enjoy that, I guess?
What are you laughing at?
A couple of fools.
Pardon my outburst, but I couldn't help myself after your ridiculous conversation.
Tell 'em, Constance.
How I eat my fish has nothing to do with my status. In fact, I shall vow one thing now.
Yes.
When House Nouvelle is restored, I shall bite into a whole fish thrice weekly.
Hell yeah. That's a vow I can get behind.
Pardon?
Moreover, Happy is a dear friend. I
Yeah.
won't permit you to call her a stray cat or anything so insulting.
Yeah. Fuck you.
We shall continue to remain steadfast friends, even after my title is restored.
And how soon do you expect that to happen?
I don't know. How long is this war?
We both know that if she carries on with such disgraceful behavior, she won't restore her house anytime soon.
And who are you two again? From House... What was it?
Well, for the upper class, those two seemed rather classless.
16th in line for the House of Bumfuck Nowhere. That's what I thought.
What just
Not that
happened?
it matters. But they care.
Oh, I knew them of old. They were Callow noblewomen from the School of Sorcery.
Trying to take out their own inadequacy against others. Tale as old as time.
No, I mean, you said that I'm a dear friend.
Oh,
Did you really mean that?
of course, Happy. Of course.
Oh, one says all sorts of things when one feels like being cruel. But yes, I really meant that. Even when I am a noble once more, I expect you to keep me company well into my dotage.
Hell yeah. Visit all the time, hang out, do whatever it is noble ladies do.
Of course, Coco. Won't
Running
be
the
easy
house,
getting rid of me.
presumably. Be fighting, doing sorcery, turning boots into licorice. Oh man. Is that all of them for now? Yep, I should probably do Byleth for Happy. First I'll get her other Balthus.
Why, hello there.
Alright, I forget what our A or our C support was, but let's do our B. I'm sure I'll remember when I
Oh, Chatterbox.
see here.
It's you. Do you need this room for something? Should I leave?
Chatterbox. Why would you leave?
What do you mean? With me here, you won't be able to focus on whatever you're doing.
Nonsense. I adore having you around. I'll be fine. Just stay.
All right, if you're sure. You're a strange one, you know that?
Yeah, that's fair. Byleth is a strange one. But so are you, so we can be strange together.
When I came in earlier, people couldn't leave fast enough. They ran away like I was a bad smell.
Ah, fuck. Fuck them.
I should be used to that sort of thing by now, but, well, it stung a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's not like they're not afraid for any reason, but still, dick move. Especially with how hard you work to suppress your size for everyone else's sake. And your own. It's terrible.
I almost don't blame them. Everyone must have heard the rumors by now.
Yeah, still though, there's no reason to be rude.
A girl who summons monsters when she sighs. That's not the kind of thing people keep to themselves.
Yeah.
Anyway, I prefer solitude. It's easier that way.
I mean, do you actually though? I mean, if you do, there's nothing wrong with that. But do you actually? Are the rumors? Yeah, they're true. It's come in handy once.
You really didn't know? Yeah, the rumors are true as heck. That's why the knight stuck me in Abyss.
Yeah.
If anything was going to happen, better down there than up here. That was the idea anyway.
Right. I see.
Oh, you had that look on your face. The yikes, get this creep away from me look. It's okay, I'll leave.
No. No, Byleth, whatever face is on your face, take it off now.
Look how dangerous I am after all. You wouldn't want to be left alone with someone like me.
Nope, I would love to.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get exasperated and without thinking I'll start to...
Byleth? Did she actually just sigh? It was just a yawn. That's a relief. I guess yawns don't count, but very easy to accidentally make that become a sigh.
Sorry to scare you, Chatterbox. I don't usually do that.
Yeah, it was good.
Guess I haven't been getting enough sleep.
I still yawn, but I probably have.
Everybody talking about me like I'm some freak. It's been bothering me.
Yeah, but fuck them. If you want me to go beat some sense into them, I'm available. You're worrying me.
It doesn't matter. Gossip is petty and a waste of energy, so there's no need for me to pay it any mind.
Yeah. Still.
The funny thing is, all this drama has made me more likely to lose my cool. If that happens, you'll help me out, right?
Of course. I will do what I can. Actually, was that the C support? No, that was the B. Okay. Well, while we're here, I also have Happy and Balthus' A.
Why did you bring me here? It's so isolated.
So you can yawn. Or, I mean, sigh.
That would be the point.
Yikes. See you around, B.
That is pretty, sketch.
Hang on a second. Out here, in a place like this, you should be free to sigh, yeah?
Yeah.
What do you mean by that?
You know, get the sighs out of your system.
I just thought it would do you well to cut loose and sigh to your heart's content.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
Yeah.
You found a nice quiet place where you could annoy me without putting bystanders at risk?
Why does this always happen? That's not what I meant. This is me doing something nice for you.
Or at the very least trying.
You said before that you can't ever relax because you're worried about endangering others.
Right.
A lot's been going on recently, so let her rip already. Sigh until you can sigh no more.
It actually is very sweet of you, Balthus. And you'll be here to take out, or help her take out any monsters that show up.
That's nice of you.
Yeah.
A chance to relax and sigh as I please. Sounds good. But what do we do about the monsters?
Beat him up.
What do you think? A monster shows up, I punch it in the nose. Done deal.
Yeah, there we go. Come on. Should be obvious.
By yourself?
He's Balthus.
I'm never alone, pal. These two fists are always by my side. And they never let me down.
You really are a character, Balthus. B.
Oh, right.
It doesn't have to be here if you have performance anxiety, but anytime you accidentally call a monster, just holler and I'll punch it to next Tuesday.
Performance anxiety regarding the sign.
In fact, maybe it's best if you just stick by my side from now on.
Oh,
Do that and you're free to sigh whenever the urge strikes.
that's sweet.
Why would I have to stay by your side?
So you can punch it in the nose to next Tuesday.
Not a lot of people in this world can knock out a beast without breaking a sweat. I'm one of them.
Yeah.
And since I'm always on the run from bounty hunters, I'm an exceptionally light sleeper.
Oh.
You expect me to sleep by your side too?
Oh, that blush.
Ooh, this may be my best idea yet.
Yes, it very well might be, Balthus.
If I'm always with a monster summoner, fewer people will come after my bounty. This is brilliant.
Yeah. Win-win. You get to be with Happy. She gets to sigh. You don't have as many bounty hunters coming after you. Just all around a great deal.
Never change, B.
Ha, there it is, the first one.
You're so predictable. All right, have fun.
Have fun? That's an odd thing to do.
Brilliant, Happy. Totally did that on purpose. Just books it, probably.
Monsters, they're everywhere. This is gonna be a blast.
And, yep, the fact that he actually enjoys the fight makes it even better.
It's hard not to like that dummy.
Yeah, it is. Well, god damn, it's so sweet. Just love seeing Happy. How many more do I have? Just Linhardt and Byleth. Alright, before I go and finish my support with Happy and Byleth, let's do Linhardt and Happy.
This path isn't the right way either. Why do epic quests always involve a lot of legwork?
That's true. They always do.
Well, Abyss is a big place. Maybe it's time to start on your next epic quest. Giving up and going home.
Tempting, but...
People are dying up there after all. We don't have time for this sort of thing.
Refresh me on what you're going after.
What sort of thing? You?
Oh, right.
I'd say you're way more important than the pursuit of war. More interesting, too.
Yeah. That's very sweet.
Yeah, I'm the next big thing in Crestology. How flattering. You gotta stop saying things like that or someone might get the wrong idea. Lucky for you, I'm used to your weirdness by now.
Yeah. But his weirdness is part of the charm.
I'm sorry my sincerity rubbed you the wrong way. I meant what I said, but that's fine.
Oh.
Now, back to your ability. I've discovered that this power can be attributed to your blood. The magic originates from your crest.
Okay.
There have been leaps and
That's
bounds
right.
in research
I think we
on
might have learned that
summoning
before.
magic focused on an arbitrary target.
Or at least suspected it before.
The only remaining problems are perception and distance, though it could be argued that
Blah, blah, big words, blah. I don't even get what you're saying.
I love you, Happy.
you don't have to understand it to appreciate its implications. Here's the connection. Once we understand your power, it's essential that we have a theoretical grasp on how to control it.
That'd be really cool.
All right, I'll do my best.
Too bad I can't guarantee Well, I don't have enough renown to guarantee a shared ending for them.
That isn't as scientific as what I had in mind.
It'd be great if we could get her to control it.
I'll probably need your help wrapping my head around the theoretical stuff. You up for that?
It just sounds like a wonderful time to him.
No pressure. Well, people might die if you say no, so some pressure, I guess.
Huh? Why me? I guess it can't be
Oh,
helped.
come on. You love explaining your theory to people, I think.
I suppose foisting this task on Professor
Or not,
Hammond
maybe.
would be a waste of my precious efforts. This isn't what I had in mind, but I guess I'm the only man for the job, come to think of it.
Isn't this better than legwork, though?
Sounds great. Hey, if you're tired, there's no shame in calling it a day and heading back to the surface.
Nah.
It's more walking than I expected. I've lost sleep over this. But you're way more important than a...
Oh my god. You just are about to say she's way more important than a nap. Oh, that's so sweet coming from Linhart.
Oh, right. You don't like me when I'm sincere.
It does sound sarcastic a little bit, but we all know that it's not.
Well, let's get on with the adventure then. We'll check out that hidden passage next.
Wow.
We've got to find that book that Timotheus is said to have left behind.
Oh, hey.
Come along.
Timotheus.
Fine. But what if we don't find the book, and you can't figure out a way to solve this?
Oh, keep trying.
I've come this far. Now I've got to see it through to the end. How will I ever nap in peace otherwise?
Yeah.
Sounds like we might be stuck together for a while.
Just maybe. It's very sweet in a Linhart kind of way. Time for Happy in Byleth. Rank A.
Oh, hey. I've been meaning to speak with you.
Oh? What about?
I heard that you've been telling people not to worry so much about my condition.
Oh,
Is that a fact?
I guess so. Maybe.
No need to be coy. Thanks for doing that. But I do have one minor concern.
What?
You said that I haven't sighed in 5 years? What the heck is that about? Everyone's calling me half-decade happy now.
That's genius. Has it actually been 5 years since you sighed?
First of all, terrible nickname. Second of
Yeah.
all, you weren't even here. Did you just make that up?
Yeah, we should really leave the nicknames to Happy. She's fantastic at it. No, I asked around.
You asked around? That's such a weird thing to do. I'm fighting the urge to sigh right now.
Do we need to go outside? Let one out? Let one rip? I thought I was helping.
Well, the nickname's bogus. I have absolutely sighed in the last 5 years. Wouldn't believe what a hassle it was. Monsters rampaging willy-nilly through Abyss.
Oh god. Well, I guess they were alright.
Thanks to some help from the people underground, no one got hurt. But it was a close call. Maybe if you had been there, it wouldn't have been so much trouble.
Oh, well, I will always be there for you now. Do not worry about that. Me?
Yes, you. You've got the Sword of the Creator. That thing can chop through monsters like nothing.
She's right. It's super effective. Is that all? And I'm also... They can't hit me.
Are you fishing for compliments now? Fine. You're a good leader. You watch out for all of us.
Thank you, Happy.
Even when the rest of the world turns and hides from me, I know you've got my back.
Oh, that means a lot. That's true.
You make me feel safe. Like I can be myself.
Fill me with all the warm fuzzies.
Like I don't have to worry so much about keeping my emotions in check.
Oh, I wish I could... that's my life goal right now.
Felt pretty sad all that time you were gone.
Oh, we need to hug it out.
I could have left Garrick Mach altogether. But then I started thinking, you might still be alive after all. So I went looking for you. Back to where you'd fallen and all.
Pretty sure I was just sort of down in that ravine. You did that for me?
Oh, forget I said anything. Look at me getting all mushy and sincere.
Oh, it's cute.
How embarrassing. Let's just go back to earlier when I was giving you a hard time.
Oh, fine. I like you no matter what. Don't be embarrassed.
Hey, I can feel embarrassed if I want to. I can feel however I want to feel.
Yeah.
Whoa. Did I really just say that? I think that's enough vulnerability for one day. I'll see you around.
Fine, but I expect to, see you tomorrow for some more. I need to see what their S is. I do. I really do. Alright, next up is finishing up Ferdinand and Flaine. They were pretty cute last time. See if we continue that.
Flaine, I hope you will allow me to apologize.
For hugging her tightly.
Why would you need to do that?
Last time, when I was working on my armor, you could have been gravely injured.
Oh. Yeah, that.
You have been avoiding me ever since, so I want to reiterate how very sorry I am.
Not why she's avoiding you, Ferdinand.
I'm not sure that's entirely the case.
So you are not avoiding me?
Well, she is, just probably not for the reason you're thinking.
To be perfectly honest, I felt a bit embarrassed. When you embraced me before, it really caught me off guard. You're surprisingly strong for how slender you appear. Anyway, it all got me rather flustered.
Aw.
Oh, I see. Well, I do train quite often.
Seeing these two embarrassed together, it's great. Do be careful. I'm expecting Seteth to just pop out of the bushes and to attack you with his axe. Maybe actually swoop down from the sky since he's a wyvern rider.
On the battlefield, it is perfectly common to lift up a wounded
What if the
comrade.
triangle attack is in this game? Never really had 3 flyers to try it.
It has nothing to do with your gender. In the heat of the moment, I pay no attention to such things. That is, how I would explain it.
Alright, Ferdinand.
I see. So you have a well of strength for embracing people, it seems.
Well, I would not put it like that. Usually, when I embrace people, it is in the context of battle.
Is that what we're calling it these days?
Is that so?
You embrace your enemies?
So the embrace was nothing more than a rescue. Perhaps I was flustered needlessly.
I don't know.
I wonder if you would consider embracing me when my life is not in peril.
Huh? Why?
Because
I'd like to feel that way again. That's why.
Aw.
How about it? Or is your capacity for embracing limited exclusively to warfare?
She's inviting you for hugs, Ferdinand. Don't question it.
Oh, I see what is going on here.
Do
I
you?
had forgotten how charmingly ethereal you can be. Very well. As per your request, I shall embrace you again.
She's a literal child of a... Well, she's a child of Seteth. She's a literal child of a goddess, though.
I'm delighted. Does right now work for you?
I think he can pencil you in.
Why, of course. Easily done.
Oh my god, they are so adorable together.
Although, perhaps we shouldn't tell Seteth.
There it is. Yeah.
Agreed. Better to let this be our little secret.
He will destroy you when he finds out. The life will be wrung from your body. That was lovely. Alright, going back to use up, to knock out the other supports I haven't gotten yet. Manuela and Dorothy is next up.
My head is pounding. You'd think I'd get used to this.
Hangovers?
Oh.
I don't know. I don't really get them. I'm very lucky.
Oh my goodness, you look terrible. Don't get up. I'll get you some water.
Oh, that's very nice of you, Dorothea.
I should fluff up those pillows for you. It will make you more comfortable.
And also, I mean, if it is a hangover, then I think stopping talking would probably be the best thing you can do for her. Just any noise,
I'm
really.
Completely hopeless. I was so proud of being the reason you came to Garreg Mach.
She spent all night drinking.
Dorothea wanted to follow in my footsteps. How great is that? I thought I'd use that as an inspiration to straighten myself out. Be less of a, less of a disgrace.
And ended up accidentally doing the opposite?
But here I am, right in front of you, dealing with the worst hangover I've had in weeks.
Yeah.
You thought you'd hide this from me?
Yeah, she apparently tried.
Wait, you mean you knew?
Even when you were still with the opera company, you had quite the reputation. There was a joke that you could outdrink a fish and the sailor who caught it.
Damn.
Dorothea, my brain's pounding as it is. Please, stop.
Her eyes are so wide.
It's all true, but I can't handle hearing it from you. The girl I thought I had inspired to greatness.
I mean, you did. Doesn't mean she doesn't. You can be, you could be able to drink a bar into bankruptcy and still, or I guess that'd be the opposite. Drink a bar into massive success. Still, you could drink a bar dry and still have inspired her to greatness.
I can't believe I tried so hard to be a good example for you when you knew all along. I should leap into the ocean and drown.
Careful, you don't want to drink that dry too.
Don't say that. You've not lost a bit of respect from me. Not one bit. Everyone has their faults, and some have more than others, but...
It's nice of you.
You were the finest songstress the opera had ever seen. And you've taught me well.
Ah, see, Manuela.
What I mean to say is, you're my inspiration. I really do admire you.
Thank you, Dorothea. That means a lot.
Yeah, especially since Manuela really is, out of all the characters here, truly going through, she's the one going through the midlife crisis. I think she needed that. Alright, now we have Dorothea, as well as finishing off Seteth and Hanneman. Or Seteth with Hanneman and Catherine, rather. Alright.
Dorothea, you look as if something's terribly wrong.
What could it be?
I do? Oh, nothing's wrong. Not really.
What is it, Dorothea?
I've just been thinking about the future. And what happens when the war is over.
Well, you could go back to the opera with Manuela. Since this is probably the first shared ending since it's A rank.
What is your vision of the future like?
Well, I'm not entirely sure. I guess I don't know what to expect. In my life, I've met all sorts of people who've lived lots of different ways. So now I'm trying to figure out how I want to live.
That's good.
I'm free, unlike so many people. I have the ability to take control of my own fate. Like you.
It's truly. You have that opportunity.
Well, I quit the opera to join the Officers' Academy as a professor. Then I joined this war because, well, I don't know. I'm hoping for an end to it.
Yeah, makes sense.
Peace for the world. Even though I took control of my own fate, I still haven't found the man of my dreams.
You'll find him. He's out there somewhere. You know, there is one thing I want for the future.
Oh? Could it be?
So, you've got a dream after all.
Something to do with Manuela.
Well, it's a dream I've always had. You'll think this is silly, but I'd like to stand beside you.
I don't get it.
No?
When you left the opera company, I took your place. I stood center stage and sang, and everyone cheered for me. I wish the cheers were for me and you.
Aw.
I wish we stood on that stage together.
So let's go back.
I have to tell you something. The first time I saw you on stage, I felt you were the one I wanted to hear sing.
This is really just wholesome.
I already had plans to leave the opera company, but when I met you, I knew I couldn't leave until I saw you take your rightful place.
Had to make sure that the opera was being left in good hands.
You're right, though.
Or
It
good
would've
singing
been
chops,
nice
rather.
to stand beside you on stage, even just once.
Well, the opportunity still is still there.
Maybe we weren't together then, but we're together here, now. And in the future, maybe it won't be so bad if you never find that man of your dreams.
Because you'll have each other.
What do you mean by that?
You and me. I won't find a guy either. We can just be together. I think that'd be pretty nice, don't you? Living together and doing whatever we
I
want.
think she just proposed, Manuela.
Huh. You know, that could be nice. It'd be like you and me, finally together on stage.
For the rest of your lives.
The light shining down, our gowns and jewels sparkling. Just us.
Sparkling in the stage lights forever.
How nice. Well, let's finish up Seteth. And what should we do first? Let's get the bee.
Good day to you, Seteth.
Good day, Hanneman.
Persistent, aren't you? If this is about my crest...
No. I thought we might speak of something else for a change.
Hanneman really does have some really interesting supports.
Is that so?
He's so full of wisdom.
Indeed. I am quite fond of conversation. Even just for the sake of conversation. Just listen to an old man's worries, eh?
Sure. What do you got for us?
Very well. Go ahead.
Perhaps it's due to my age, but I've been troubled by lower back pain lately.
Okay.
Right now, I'm in the process of finding a good way to treat it.
Have you tried stretching?
If it is an ointment you're after, I think Manuela would know more than me.
Or maybe a
Doesn't
massage?
it make you nervous to rely on Manuela? I do not mind asking her about the pain itself, but...
What's wrong with relying on Manuela?
What are you trying to say?
Oh, nothing. I'm only lamenting the fact that I am getting old. It is a pastime I'm not sure I enjoy.
Seteth is quite old himself. Granted, he has the benefit of a body that ages very slowly.
Yet I can't help but notice time hasn't taken such a toll on you.
The signs of age may not write themselves plainly on my face, but I feel the strain of years as much as you.
I mean, he probably does to a lesser degree.
Is that right? But then, that doesn't explain your sister.
Hanneman, just as insightful as Linhardt, but able to do it in 2 supports instead of 3. That look of Seteth. God, gotta change the conversation somehow.
Your sister, Flame, was born around the time I came to the monastery from the Empire, yes?
Yes.
In all that time, I never knew you to pay her a visit or to write her letters. Yet somehow, the 2 of you seem very close, like a family who has spent years together.
Yes.
Could this not suggest a different interpretation? Perhaps, like you, she has...
How are you gonna respond, Seteth?
You will not pry into Flame's business.
Yeah. The bringing Flame into the mix is enough to set Seteth off.
If you interrogate her, no. If you even so much as inquire where she has been or what she has done,
he will rain down upon you a wrath you have never felt the likes of before.
I will never forgive you. Never. Investigate me all you wish. I will even cooperate if I must. But Flame
is off limits. Granted, this protective nature of you betrays the truth.
Calm down, Seteth. I have no intentions of approaching Flame.
Do I have your word on that?
I believe you do. Hanneman is an honest sort.
You have my word as a scholar and as a man. I do apologize for using your sister's name in that way.
Using her? What do you... Oh, that is low.
You promised me just now. Investigate me all you wish, you said. I will even cooperate, you said. Do you deny it?
Hanneman, that is beautifully evil.
Those words were all I needed to hear. Now I have no cause to approach your sister.
Oh, Hanneman, bravo. Well played.
It seems I have no choice. To think I have been played the fool by a man of your age.
I'll let that slight go, now that I have your cooperation.
Wow. Played like a fiddle, Seteth.
Even with my cooperation, there is no guarantee you will reach the truth.
Oh, Seteth. Searching for the truth is what I do. And I will find it. I promise you that.
Yes, he will. Just, you know. Be careful, Seteth, not to let him look, give you a haircut or give you a physical, because that might make it a little too easy. Take the fun out of it.
Then I suppose I will have to look forward to the day you prove your claims.
That was fun. And Catherine.
Take that, you goons! And that!
Major battle.
No, Catherine's at it again. She has charged too far forward. I better join her before she...
Better save her.
Are you all right?
That's what I was going to ask you. How could you be so reckless?
Because you were being...
All those times you scolded me, and now you get yourself all beaten up. To think, nearly getting yourself killed in a minor skirmish like this one.
Oh, she cares. And she has blue eyes. How lovely.
Quite right. Thankfully, I am not badly hurt. My apologies.
God.
Quite right. Thankfully, I am not badly hurt. My apologies. I didn't mean to worry you.
My thumb went crazy there for a second.
What's gotten into you?
How do you mean?
There we go.
Don't play dumb. I was supposed to patrol this area, not you. What are you even doing here?
No, saving you. Or, well, helping you, supporting you,
Just happened to be passing through?
and saw you pushing forward.
Sedith, this isn't like you bumped into me on a stroll around town. Nobody passes through a battlefield.
Apparently he does.
All right. I wanted to protect you.
Oh,
What?
You'd pressed much too far ahead. I feared your life might be in danger.
he cares.
Once that thought occurred to me, I could not stand idly by. I had to shield you from harm.
And shield, apparently you did.
And you were injured in the process. I don't know what to say.
Well, I'm sorry for one, maybe.
Sedith, I didn't realize you worried so much about my safety. I apologize, and I'm grateful.
There it is.
I guess we really are companions.
I guess so.
I did not do this merely to assist an ally. I did it for you. I don't want to lose you.
A little wink. A blushing wink.
And if I am willing to risk my life to protect you, just think how much scolding I am capable of. So you had best take better care of yourself.
Yep. Do not want to be scolded. He's an expert at it.
All right, you've made your feelings clear. When you say it like that, I can't refuse.
Good. Good.
I'm sorry for making you worry all the time. I'll be more careful. I promise.
Please do. For my sake and yours.
How old is Catherine? Late 20s, maybe? That's what she looks like, at least. Happy's 26. Oh, she's the second oldest of the four. Oh, early 30s, okay. She was in her late 20s before, though. Secret her age. Ha! I like that. Instead of just having the question marks. Everyone's in their 20s. Alright, with those done, I gotta go turn it off and turn it back on to regain my renown.
Soon now.
I'm not sure I can actually finish it. I don't think I have enough renown. But we can try, and we can at least get to number 2. For Linhardt and Catherine.
Linhardt, I understand you'd endanger yourself to realize your dreams. But why go this far? You never seemed like the type to put this much effort into anything.
He puts this much effort into some things. Napping. And crest research. And, for some reason, fishing.
Honestly, I find most everything
Well,
annoying,
it's not-
which is most likely why you have such an opinion of me.
Not that big of a surprise. He does have the minor crest of Cethlean after all.
But to continue my research without taking this chance to know the truth, what would be the point? Besides, ignorance can breed even greater dangers.
That can be true.
For example, do you know for whom Thunderbrand was originally crafted?
No.
The goddess.
That's a big oof.
Correct. And because of that, everyone just stops thinking about it.
I don't think Sothis would really like someone presenting her a sword made from one of her children.
No one really knows what the relic is made of, how it was crafted, or what its very structure may be. Until we know those things and truly understand the power and the danger relics hold, we won't be able to gain any new knowledge. I'm tired of talking.
Getting tired of talking makes me.
You tire too easily. But I think I understand your logic.
Yeah.
If you really want to risk your life, I won't stop you.
Oh, hey. You gonna let him use Thunderbrand?
Just remember, Linhardt, curiosity killed the...
Prepare for his excitement to interrupt you in 3, 2, 1.
I am not a cat. It will require more than my own curiosity to finish
Or
me
that.
off.
It's actually better.
You've got guts, I'll give you that. But don't blame me if something bad happens.
He is as curious as one. And it will probably get him killed someday.
If something happens, it happens. Finding out the truth means accepting the risks. Those who've identified plants, both poisonous and medicinal, took the same risk in eating each.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
I'm just like those people.
Okay, fine. I give up. You win. I'll let you hold Thunderbrand just this once. Go on, give it a try.
Here you go, Linhardt.
And don't worry about something bad happening. I'll be right here.
I don't think anything bad will happen. Yeah.
Why, come back soon now.
On second thought, I actually might be able to make it after all. That one only used 1,000 renowned.
So, now you've held Thunderbrand. Learn anything?
And actually, is this my final one? Did I already do 2 of the A's?
What's going on? You look like you're going to faint. Is that Thunderbrand's doing?
No, that's just his thinking face.
No, not at all. My body is operating at its normal, healthy level of sleepiness. I felt no effect at all, honestly. Perhaps one exposure to the relic wasn't enough.
Don't tell me you want to get a hold of it again.
I think that's exactly what he's telling you.
Of course not. There is a difference between taking a risk and being a fool. Interesting experiment, though. I used all my might, yet absolutely nothing happened.
And you have a crest. But not the right
Seems
one.
If one's crest is not compatible, a relic simply will not work.
Yep. But as long as you have a crest, you won't turn into a monster.
To feel that response, to better understand the bond, that is more than enough for me.
I see. What will you do now? I assume your relic research is complete.
Not at all. I have other clues to follow, experiments to perform. That said,
a long way from completing crest research.
I would be pleased if someone who could use their relic with all their might would join in my research.
Yeah, now's the time for that demonstration he was asking for.
What? You don't mean me, do you?
Oh, he means exactly you.
Now that you mention it, I suppose you would fit the bill.
Sure seems that's what you were getting at. Fine. When the war's over, I'll help with your research.
Aw, it's a date.
Oh, you will?
I figure if I don't do it, he'll find some other poor soul to bother.
Yeah, you are right.
It's like I'm keeping a high-maintenance cat. You're endlessly curious.
Make sure to feed him at least once a day and give him all the pets he desires. Or I guess in this case, all the crest research assistants.
I am not being kept. The sentiment is welcome, but I am still not a cat.
He very much so looks concerned about this. Wants you to acknowledge that fact. He's indeed not a cat. She's not a cat, Your Honor. Yeah, I guess that was the last one. I even have a little left over to finish his sport with Flayn. Before having to restart again.
If it is your will.
Alright, last one with Flayn.
Reading anything interesting?
Maybe about Saint Sethlene? Is it a memoir? Diary?
Oh, good day, Linhardt. At the moment, I'm simply browsing history books.
Catching up on the state of the world.
Reading these, it's easy to imagine what it would feel like to exist long ago.
Flayn. It's very cheeky and on the nose.
Fodlan's history spans thousands of years. We're lucky to have so many detailed records of our past.
Of course, how many of them are accurate and how accurate they are is another question.
I have knowledge of how people lived, who they loved, what wars they fought, and why. But I'd never describe it as feeling like I was living in the past.
And why not? It's only a figure of speech.
Yes. Good save, Flayn.
About our shared crests.
Goodness, this again?
Yes.
There's an experiment I wish to attempt, although it might prove to be a bit troublesome.
Do go on.
A troublesome experiment? You know I do not like pain.
Aw. No, most people don't.
Pain? No, there won't. Well, I'm unsure of the results, but that's why they call it an experiment.
Caught himself. He's like, no, there won't be actually, maybe.
It would, of course, require that you and I get married.
Oh? Fuck. Wow. Just coming right out.
I beg your pardon?
Do you hear that? That's the sound of Seteth barreling down the hall.
Yes. If bearers of major and minor Sethline crests reproduce...
And he's just... I'm expecting Flayn to just faint.
What crest would the offspring possess, if any? I must know, and thought the question might pique your interest as well.
I mean, actually, in this case, they might have their own. A brand new one. And, or... it would be absolutely a major crest.
Are you actually speaking about a hypothetical future with me? Involving... children?
Yes, he is.
Yes. Such parentage has never been documented. A whole new field of
suggesting
research awaits.
Marriage and child rearing with you for science. Linhardt, this is the most wonderful proposal I could possibly imagine you giving.
It would be a worthy experiment, and we'd need only 5 or so children for a good sample size.
Only 5.
Do you mind going back to what you mentioned earlier?
What? The marriage?
Pardon? Which part?
The part about marrying and having children. I've always believed, rather firmly, that marriage is something between two people who love one another.
Yeah?
I like you well enough to advance a field of study to previously unknown heights. How do you feel?
Yeah, I definitely did not get this one before.
This is the first I've heard of such a thing from you.
Well.
Do you imagine I've spent all this time talking to you because I was bored?
Yeah, marry me for science.
Anyway, I'm pretty worn out now, so let's continue this conversation another time, yes?
I don't think she's going to accept that.
Does conversing with me tire you out so much?
Oh, I think this is being Linhardt.
Talking to anybody tires me out. Thinking, putting thoughts into words, opening my mouth, all tiring.
Oh, you said it, buddy.
Do give some thought to my proposal. Think of how far we could advance crest research, you and I.
Wait till Seteth hears this.
Experimental marriage and children? He likes me?
How do you feel about this, Flayn?
I don't understand. I don't understand at all.
Yeah, that's Linhardt for you. Wow. Well, he didn't ever quite figure it out. But if you guys get married and have children, it's not gonna stay secret for long. At some point, he's gonna brush your hair past your ear, and that'll be that. And the children would absolutely let loose the secret. If somehow you manage to keep your ears secret from him. Alright, next up, we've got Caspar and Catherine. I have this as
Hey,
Caspar's
Catherine,
last
I
support.
wanted to tell you I've decided to do things my own way.
Is that new? You've always done things your own way, Caspar.
I'm happy for you, Caspar. But I don't know what you're talking about.
Come on, you know, in life and death situations like we talked about. I
Yeah.
spent a lot of time thinking, but it was tough to figure out. Then I realized I was wasting my time. I decided I should keep fighting the way
thinking?
that feels right to me.
He learned his lesson not to think. Wonderful.
I thought that might be your decision.
I've still got something important to ask you, though.
What?
Something important, huh? Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Could you know, keep an eye on me?
Oh, I'm sure she can.
What? Why?
You know, make sure you don't get yourself killed.
I may have decided to do things my own way, but I'm sure I'll still mess up sometimes. I might be able to avoid any real damage if a Knight of Saros has my back.
Yeah, probably. I mean, you also have all of us. All your classmates and your teacher. They all have your back.
I see.
As well.
Then I refuse.
Oh, great. Thanks so much. I knew you'd... What?
She's not gonna give you any excuse to be reckless.
After deciding to take your own path, you ask someone else to watch over you?
Yeah, it's a bit of a contradiction, I suppose.
It's like you can't think for yourself. Your simple-mindedness is kind of charming, but still.
It is.
I really thought you'd say
It's like
yes.
a puppy.
Now what am I supposed to do?
To forge your own path.
I don't know. I'm not your babysitter. You want someone to watch after you? Become the type of man people can't look away from.
Lovely.
Now.
All right, one more with Caspar and Catherine. I think their last one.
Yes!
Ooh.
I did it! I finally got a hit on you!
That's actually impressive considering her speed, which means her avoidance is really high. Though, to be fair, you have like 10 levels on her at least. Maybe even somewhere between 10 and 20.
I've been training non-stop, so it had to happen eventually.
Exactly. Whereas Catherine has remained stagnant.
I've been using my head a lot more, too. I'm not the same old Caspar.
Then what kind of Caspar are you?
A new and improved Caspar.
Well, if you're Thunder Catherine, then I get to be Lightning Caspar.
Aw. It's kind of cute.
No, that's no good. Fiery. No. Burning Caspar?
Nah, that's worse. Lightning was the best so far. Would be a good nickname for you. Thunder Catherine just works. I don't know, Caspar. This is your toughest battle yet. Coming up with a good nickname.
I wonder where all this fire of yours comes from.
It comes from wanting to fight by your side.
Aw.
Sorry, what?
He respects you.
You said before that you don't want to keep an eye on me. Something about not being my babysitter?
Right.
Yes, I seem to recall saying something like that.
That's why I decided I needed to train and get to your level instead.
No need to babysit anymore.
I'm gonna keep getting stronger. That way I'll never have to leave your side. You and me were...
Stop. That's enough for now.
What? You embarrassed?
You've only managed to hit me once. Let's see if you can actually beat me.
Ah, fair.
If that happens, I'll hear your request.
In that case, you better get ready.
Oh, I don't know, Caspar. I mean, actually, yeah, you could probably beat her, but thematically, probably not.
I'm real fired up now. You're gonna have to start calling me Inferno Caspar.
Getting colder from a good nickname, ironically, considering the nicknames you're choosing. That was lovely. That was your last one, right? Better double check. Yep. And according to my records, I have all the other ones already. So, no need to worry about them. Now we're also doing Mercy and Cyril since I had extra support points. I don't think I've ever seen Cyril sleep before. Sounds like a deep one.
What's this?
He's sleeping standing up? Or is he sitting? Is he just that short? Nah, I don't think he's that short. He's sitting.
Well, if it isn't Cyril. How did he manage to fall asleep here?
I mean, it's not that hard.
The warmth must have put him right down.
Oh.
He looks so cute when he's napping.
Mercy is so sweet.
I'll just keep reading. No need to disturb him.
See?
Good morning, Cyril. Did you sleep well?
What? Where?
Mercedes?
It's Mercedes.
Oh,
I
Mercedes.
thought you'd remember my name by now.
Oh, sorry. I know it, but it's
I swear
hard
every
to
other
say.
character pronounces it differently.
You're from Elmira, aren't you? I hope you haven't been uncomfortable here at the Academy.
Oh, not at all. He adores being able to serve Lady Rhea.
Nah, it's great. I eat every day.
A low bar, but sadly still a bar.
Were you not eating before you came here?
Every couple days, maybe. It was rough.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Are you hungry?
That sounds like a yes.
You should eat up to make up for all the meals you missed in the past.
Well, maybe not quite. We don't need to, fatten him up. Fatten him up.
Okay. Thank you,
Mercedes.
Just call me Mercy. That's what my friends call me.
Yep. Mercy. Something she's full of.
Mercy. Hey! Thanks, Mercy. Well, I had a good
I mean,
sleep, but there's
Mercedes
work
isn't
to do
that
now.
hard, but
See ya.
Mercy's easier still.
It doesn't seem like he has very many friends here.
I don't think he has any friends here.
It's troubling, but I probably shouldn't pry.
Well, until you start doing his supports at least. Alright, and finally, Herbie support with Cyril. Sleeping again. Same place.
Did Cyril fall asleep here again?
Same exact spot even. You could rest her head against the table, Cyril.
There's nothing to cover him with. He'll catch cold if he's here too long.
No blankets about. That's what we're gonna do, Mercy.
Oh well, I guess I have no other options. I'll have to take care of this myself.
Guess so. What are you gonna do?
What's happening?
Is she hugging you, keeping you warm with her body?
I'm keeping you warm so you don't catch
Oh,
cold.
she is.
I'm sorry. Did I make you uncomfortable?
Considering his age, probably.
I was just surprised.
Yep.
Thanks,
There it
Mercy.
is. There's that embarrassment.
Oh, I'm happy to hear you call me that. You know, I seem to find you in here pretty often. Do you have a favorite book?
If I recall correctly, he is illiterate.
Nah, but it's always real quiet here, so it's where I like to sleep.
So this is your actual location. I was wondering if you had a. I mean, you should have a bedchamber. And it should be quiet, I would think.
I see. You always seem so wrapped up in your work. That is, whenever you're not sleeping in the library. Do you have many friends here?
No, not really.
Not that he's too worried, I think. He's always focused on his work.
But don't you want some? Having friends is much more fun than spending all of your time alone.
Should listen to Mercy. Cyril, she's quite wise.
Nah, I don't want people treating me like an outsider. I'm better off alone.
No, that's what you need friends for.
An outsider? You? Who would possibly say?
Oh, so you don't think anyone thinks that? Should I tell you what happened to me before I came here?
Actually, yeah. That'd be interesting.
Oh no, you really don't have to. I didn't mean to bring up such difficult memories.
Oh.
But you know, everyone here sees you as a friend.
She is so sweet.
Even me. I see you as a good friend.
Mercy. I'm sorry. I sure like everyone here too, but
Just don't consider them friends.
it feels like you're, I don't know. It sounds weird maybe, but I think you're something different than a friend.
Oh? I don't think you mean acquaintance. Do you mean more towards the comrade sort of thing?
Different? In what way? Do you not like me?
Oh, no one doesn't like you, Mercy.
No, it's not that. I can't... You know how sometimes you can't explain things? This is that. If I had a sister, I think that might be how it feels being around you.
Okay. So you feel, they feel like family.
Really? That's just as well. You remind me of my little brother.
Hopefully not too much.
Oh, you got a brother?
Yeah.
I do, but I haven't seen him in so long. It's almost like he's not really my brother anymore.
Yeah. Though you actually have seen him very recently. I don't think I had you put him down. I might have.
But you can count on me if you need anything at all. I'll do my best to help you out.
At least had you attack him.
I can count on you for anything? Wow.
Yeah, well, that's what family and or friends are for. Support each other. Okay. Still have a number left. Alright, next up we have Petra and Cyril. Time to finish theirs.
Petra, what are you doing?
Hunting maybe?
Hello, Cyril. I was
Oh, hey,
doing
called
training
it.
for hunting.
I thought you were already a good hunter.
Oh, she is, I'm sure. But doesn't mean she can't still
I
train.
am good, but to keep good, I must keep practicing.
Exactly.
Oh,
Perishable
I get it.
skills.
Huh. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Shoot.
I mean, I figure you asked me a personal question before, so now it's my turn. That is, if you don't mind.
Seems fair enough.
Tell me why it is you do all this training, and if it's got something to do with where you're from.
Interesting
Training
question.
in my land of home. Before I can give answers, I must give you my history. I was a child in Brigid. But then there happened the war with the Empire. My parents were... they died.
Oh, right, it's your, grandfather who's currently on the throne, right?
Brigid lost in the war. After it, a decision was had that I must go to the Empire.
Yep. As a political hostage.
War, huh? That's the same as me.
Yes. But our difference is that I still have a strong devotion to my land of home.
Right, whereas Cyril has literally no connection.
I want to grow my skills and train with hardness for the goodness of my land of home. I will one day
She'll
be
make a
leading
fine
Brigid.
queen.
I want to have better relations with Vodlin. So that is why I am here, when I wish I could be there.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You do all this so maybe you can be a leader for your people?
Yes, she does.
I guess I was right. You're real different than me.
I suppose. Yeah. At least in that regard.
We have differences.
But you still
we do
both
not
work
have
really
so many
hard.
differences. You and I are the same, I believe.
The same?
Both hard workers. Both devoted to something other than themselves.
You work with great passion. All for the future and to keep protected what is here today. I work for the future of my land of home.
Yep.
You are the same, but here is your home.
I don't know. Maybe, but
But what?
I guess that does mean I'm putting in a lot of effort every day, just like you.
Oh yeah.
That is what I have said. You and I are the same, even with the differences we have.
That's a lovely thought, Petra. How nice. Let's also do Lawrence and Manuela.
Is that Professor Manuela?
Probably.
Her voice is every bit as fine as you might expect from the former leader of the Middle Franc troupe.
Yeah.
Well, if it weren't for her drinking and her woefully inadequate manners, she would fit right in with high society. Wait a minute.
That is, those are probably what's keeping her from her, pursuits at love.
As my mind clings to desperate thoughts, here it comes, Horsebow Moon and Summer's End.
It would be nice if they stopped the background music when they were singing, just it doesn't match up and it makes it sound worse.
That's my...
Or...
Oh no. No, no, no!
Oh, is that your poem? Oh.
Oh, Lawrence! I heard you shout. Are you okay?
He is freaking out.
The poem! My poem! Forget it, I said! I asked you for one thing!
Oh. And now she's singing it.
And I told you it would be impossible for me to forget.
Oh hey, we're in Lady Rhea's courtyard. You know, outside her bedchamber, I think.
Certainly, I understand. But setting it to music, and now singing it?
You guys are in an isolated area, though.
Oh, yes. It makes for a beautiful song, doesn't it?
Sounds like it might. Like I said, when your singing doesn't match up or is in contrast with the background music, it's hard to tell.
I'm feeling so lonely and blue. My dearest has left. He has gone far away, and I'm here.
Who's your
all
dearest?
alone. And in my sadness, your poem,
Huh.
well, it became a song for me to sing. It brought me a moment of happiness.
Oh. Oh, that's nice.
I do not know who spurned you, but I assure you my poem has nothing to do with any such feelings.
I mean, a lot of people have, I think.
It is getting late. We should both turn in. I will take my leave now.
Granted, that does raise the question of whether someone can have a wrong interpretation of a poem, even if it isn't what the author intended.
Oh, I understand.
I know there
You're
are
leaving me
diverging
too.
viewpoints on that.
Why? Am I too old to matter?
Aw.
No, I never said any such thing. Why, I am sure there are plenty of men who would prefer a mature woman such as yourself.
Yeah.
Mature, he says. I knew it. You're all the same, you know.
I mean, he's... mature is the right word, I would think.
No one sees the person behind the voice. They just see me older today than yesterday. They say, oh, look what happened to her.
I don't know. I think you might be reading more into Lawrence's words than is there. He's usually pretty earnest with what he says, which oftentimes is part of the problem.
Nobody sees my frustration, my resignation to be forever alone. But you do. It's all right there in your poem.
Doll. Man, that really resonated with her.
Please, I assure you, my poem was not about that at all. It was actually about the ideal of nobility. The sentiment is that someday I know I will get what I want. There is no resignation in it, as you seem to be suggesting.
Lawrence.
I think you made it resonate with her even more. She knows that someday she will get what she wants.
I was sure the poem was more about someone lamenting their frailty and the loneliness of time's passing. But that's not it at all, is it? This is the story of someone impatient to get ahead, who is afraid they'll never make it.
Something tells me that's not what Lawrence means either.
The speaker in the poem does lament his shortcomings. The road to reach his ideal is long. It is a trial, a test. If he can just find his way through it, he knows he can move forward.
I need to hear the poem again.
So I think you should try to move forward too. Because with a voice as talented as yours, how could you possibly fail?
That's sweet of you to say.
Lawrence, someday you should let me sing this song in public.
Yeah.
I think people who are battling through their own trials, they might find comfort in this. And I believe I'm the only one who can do your work justice.
Maybe don't attribute it to him, make it an anonymous poem. Unless he becomes comfortable with it, I guess.
Very well. You have my assent. On the condition that you do not attach my name.
Called that.
Now, permit me to retire for the night. I require
still a little
ample
embarrassed?
rest to maintain an adequate level of polish, you know. I suppose, if my poem must be set to music, then it had best be done by such a talented singer.
Oh. That's the spirit. Alright, time to get their A's.
Why, hello?
Alright, finishing up Cyril and Petra.
Cyril, how is your bow training progressing?
Oh yeah.
I think maybe I've gotten better.
Well, that's good.
It feels a lot easier to ready the bow lately.
That is a nice thing to be hearing.
Really is.
You have my support with your efforts.
I do?
Of course.
Yes. I am always cheering you on. I am long feeling a great affinity with you.
Nice.
Our positions are dissimilar, but our situations have great similarities.
It's not untrue. The situation, while the details are different, the broad strokes are the same. Or maybe it's the other way around. No.
That is why I am
First
always
way.
trying hard to be supporting and protecting you.
You mean you've been cheering me on all along? That's nice to hear.
Yep.
Well, in that case, I'll support you too.
How nice.
You will? That gives me great joy.
Cyril and Petra supporting each other.
It makes you happy? It's gonna sound funny, but hearing you say that makes me feel happy too.
Of course, it's great to make your friends happy.
You know,
Friends or
I
family.
just realized that there's, well, when you talk, it's kind of powerful.
Words are powerful.
It's like everything you say feels real nice and reassuring.
Ah, I believe you have a crush.
Just listening to you makes me feel better about everything. I think it's a special talent you have.
Words can be said by anyone. Alone, they are without power. What is meaningful is how you are feeling. I am hoping I can learn to use words well, to convey my feelings. That is my wish.
What are your feelings, Petra?
I am still learning. My words are not coming out as properly as I am wanting.
They're coming out just fine.
Maybe the words aren't, but the feelings behind them are. I really do think you're special.
She is. She is one of a kind.
Now that I know you're supporting me, I'm going to work real hard not to let you down. And, I hope someday I can get strong enough to inspire you the same way you inspire me.
You have already been achieving that goal. You already have great strength.
These are all just so great, so wholesome.
You really think so?
Just
nah, I still
people
got a long
supporting
way
each
to
other.
go. I'm not tough
Through
enough to
thick and
match you
thin.
yet, so I'm gonna get stronger.
Well, I don't think you'll ever get that strong. Petra is just a complete beast.
Stronger and stronger so I can support you forever.
Stronger and stronger? So you can be supporting me forever?
Sounds like a proposal to me.
Yeah, forever and ever.
Even when I am being an old woman? It will be a difficulty then.
Maybe, but you're worth it.
Sure, even when you're an old woman, I'll be an old man right beside you, doing my best.
No, I imagine you'll actually be beside Lady Rhea, but still a nice thought.
Old woman Petra and old man Cyril supporting each other. I am looking forward to it.
As am I. Well, I won't get to see it, but I can see it in my mind right now. It's a lovely thought.
Yeah, that does sound nice.
They'd make quite the cute little couple. Just perhaps. Speaking of couples, I imagine that we're about to get another one.
As my mind clings to desperate thoughts, here it comes, Horsebow Moon and Summer's End.
As my mind clings to desperate thoughts, here it comes. Horsebow Moon and Summer's End. It's not the whole thing, is it?
Did you hear me just now?
Oh, damn.
What did you
had
think?
a huge audience, it sounds like.
Marvelous. As though sung by the goddess herself.
I'll assume there was more to it.
Enchanting, heartrending, your voice truly captivates all who hear. It is as though you channel all the emotion and human experience of your life into the music.
Well, I guess I have my fair share of life experience.
Yeah.
So long as you're not implying I'm old.
All right. We can pretend. We can play make-believe.
No, that is not... I mean to say
I mean,
that
she's
you
not
skillfully
old,
applied your own
old.
interpretation in the music.
But she's clearly not like 20. Or even 30.
Interpretation? When I sing, I am not interpreting. I'm scarcely thinking at all.
Actually, I don't know. I always kind of assumed she was closer to Hanneman in age, but maybe she is in her 30s.
I simply yield my heart to the poetry, and the emotion follows naturally.
Because it resonates with you. Yeah, we'll never be able to actually know her age. She keeps it a secret.
I believe that is what they call genius.
Yeah?
I hope you will permit me to listen again. I would like to hear it up close next time.
Of course. Next time I'll perform a private show. Just
Aw.
the two of us.
It's a date.
You mock me.
Never. I wasn't mocking you. In fact, I'd like to see some more of your poetry.
Are you ready for that, Lawrence?
My poetry? Why?
Because she likes it.
I'd like to use it for another song. I promise that when it's done, you'll be the first to hear.
Please, my poetry is merely an idle pursuit.
I don't think she agrees, Lawrence.
That doesn't matter. The words are unadorned, the feelings so direct.
Apparently you have a talent for it.
Your poems have touched my heart. They are so true to life.
I suppose there is a certain appeal in the portrayal of such dark emotions, even if it is a bit graceless.
Oh. Lawrence, apparently you have a talent for poetry. Don't be so, I don't know, morose.
Very well. Take this. You may use any of the poems I've finished working on.
Oh, you have an entire book of them.
Oh my, I can hardly wait. Is this the next part of the poem I was singing just now?
Oh. So there was more to it.
Yes. I wrote that after I heard you sing the first part.
Ooh. A recent edition. And it looks like, and that's not an embarrassed blush, that's a, flustered blush. Or not a flustered, oh, it's a romantic blush.
I had nearly given up on it, to be honest. But your music gave me the inspiration to continue. Though it is still quite unpolished, and not at all ready for a broader readership, I feel.
But maybe you could, proofread it?
Unpolished? No, Lawrence. It's beautiful. Thank you. To think that my voice inspired you. Yet, it's you who inspires my voice. I'm so excited to start a new song.
Sounds like quite the pair. You inspire each other.
Yes, please do.
Not quite as overtly romantic as I was expecting. Interesting. Alright, I just checked. And for some reason it doesn't actually update these. Or hasn't updated these. I wonder if that's because of the way I've been doing it, where I reload to get all of them. Or if it just is delayed. Or does it only update them after you finish a game with the supports? Perhaps. Alright, while there are still a number of like Knights of Sero supports in between each other that I want to get, I think I've been at this for long enough where I'll come back and get those a little later. I have the save still. So let's continue on with the chapter, I think.